Welcome to Window on Wellness. I'm Executive Chef for Rutland Regional Medical Center, Jackie Hesse, and today I'm joined by Tyler White of VOC and iSport, and today we're going to be making some delicious shrimp tacos right after this.
Welcome to Rutland Regional Medical Center. We are Vermont's largest community hospital with 37 specialty clinics. Healthcare organizations have always fixed people once they're broken, but at Rutland Regional Medical Center, we do more. We provide nutrition counseling, weight loss help, smoking cessation classes, all the things that help the community and individuals stay healthy. And we do it all with this promise: to listen, to respect, and to care, always.
Tyler, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining.
This is super fun. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited about this too. Mexican food is one of my absolute favorite things to make. It's super, super easy, tons of flavor, customizable, and quick, which I think is a really great thing because you are from VOC and iSport.
Correct.
You're doing so much great work, athletic training, rehabbing, all that great stuff that keeps us in shape and keeps us going. So can you kind of talk a little bit about your role at VOC?
Yeah, what I do, I'm an athletic trainer. I work with athletes of all different abilities, age levels. A lot of high school athletes, ski academy level athletes, college athletes. Do mostly rehabilitative work, so kind of that end stage work. We get a lot of knee injuries in the ski world right now,
Yeah.
so I do a lot of stuff with ACL reconstructions and rehabbing back from that. So that's pretty much what I do a lot. I'm also the athletic trainer at Rutland High School, so working with the high school athletes and making sure they stay healthy and well. And this is a topic that always comes up, is nutrition and how to
They go
what
hand
to
in
cook
hand,
and
I would
what to
imagine.
have. It's very important, recovery-wise, preparation-wise for games and practices, and
Absolutely.
very important stuff.
Very nice. Well, hopefully we'll be able to tie all that together today with our recipe.
I think so, and then hopefully I'll learn something. That's what it's all
you
about
cook
right
at
now.
home?
Very little.
Very little.
I've been cooking a little bit more recently.
Okay.
I have a pregnant wife at home, so she hasn't had the energy in the afternoon.
So that's a whole nother level of really important nutrition.
Yeah, so really important to kind of get this going. So I'm leaning on you here to teach.
All right, well, let's get started then.
Sounds good.
So as I said, we're doing shrimp tacos today.
Nice.
So I have a pound of shrimp here that I picked up that's already been deveined. So all we have to do is just pull off the shells. And actually, I'm just going to put gloves on so it's a little less messy.
Good idea.
What we'll do is get these guys out of their shell, and then I'm going to put them all in this little bowl. And then what we have for some seasoning is a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin, a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Oh boy,
some spice.
We're gonna have a little kick to these things here.
Yeah. Do you like
that.
spicy food?
Very cautious when coming into spicy.
All right.
food,
So
yeah.
that's
But I don't shy away often.
And that's a good point. If you don't like a whole lot of spice, that's okay.
Yeah.
You can certainly cut back the spice.
Nice.
I only went with a little tiny bit because over there, your chore today.
Oh, you're gonna put me on a task.
I'm going to put you to work. So we have a tomato.
I see the tomato.
We have a jalapeno pepper. So there's
Yes.
some of that fresh spice. So that's really going to be an intense kind of fresh in your face spice. So we can
Beautiful.
certainly just do a little bit if you want. Or if you don't like spice at all, you could leave it out of this
Oh, we got to
recipe.
put some in. We need.
Yeah, definitely.
To make this thing tasty. You want me to get after this thing
Yeah.
or what? All
So
right.
go ahead and get after that. So
All right.
you're going to dice that tomato.
All right, I'll do my best.
I've already washed and cored it.
Okay.
I would say I would cut it right in half first.
All right. Right here.
Yep. And you want to kind of work as much as possible from kind of a flat surface when you're dicing anything.
Sounds
So-
good. Should I face these down?
Yep, I would.
Give me good advice
Keep it
here.
flat.
Yeah.
And then kind of make some slices with your knife all
All
along the
right.
tomato. And you kind of want something that's going to be a small kind of bite-sized piece.
Nice.
Also over there in that bowl, you've got some washed and drained cooked black beans. That's a 15-ounce canned black bean that we have over there.
Oh, nice. I see that over there.
Yeah. And
I
then
like that I didn't have to put it in the bowl. This is good.
That's the magic
really-
of
Really encouraged by
TV.
that.
Yeah, it's already all done for you.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Is this okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
That's perfect.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Ugh, no. I think you're being way too modest. You probably cook at home like all the time.
I fake it with the best of them.
So once you get that all diced, you're just going to throw it in that big black bowl over there.
Sounds good.
No pressure though, take your time. So what kind of advice would you give people who maybe are kind of coming back from maybe an injury, any kind of athletes that or wanting to kind of get back in the game?
The advice we usually give is be wise about coming back from injury and not doing stuff too soon. Being prepared is always key, as you prepared all this stuff for me before I got in here. So preparation is always kind of the part of the plan when we come back. Because a big key coming back from injuries is not to come back too fast, because we want to be able to have strength, we want to be able to have control, and to be as athletic as possible.
Right.
So part of that is giving enough time to recover, giving enough time to strengthen, because part of strengthening is recovering. And a big part of the recovery is nutrition.
There you
So
go.
really important stuff there.
Do you look for, when you're kind of thinking about a diet that's kind of ideal for rehabbing or staying in good condition, are you looking for things that are high in protein, kind of lower calorie? Obviously, we kind of think about like kind of a perfect scenario when you're
trying to get that
coming
going.
back. What are some kind of things you would look for in a diet?
The things for the diet, protein is very important, especially while strength training. Prior to activity or games or practices, you need a good, healthy, balanced diet. That's what, looking at this taco recipe, it's got a little bit of everything in it, vegetables, proteins, carbohydrates. Having all that stuff is very, very important. So that's why I like stuff like this, tacos, sandwiches, they're efficient. The one thing that we always look for is being able to get the food efficiently, take time, because we have busy schedules, busy lives, especially athletes and like high school athletes that we deal with, making sure that they have food efficient and available to them is key. So that's something that's kind of nice with stuff like this.
Absolutely. So I've got my shrimp all peeled. As I said, they're already deveined. I'm going to do just about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then our seasoning blend. And so I'm going to mix all the shrimp with the oil and the blend and get it in our pan.
Nice.
So
Should I just cut these this way, like this? Or do you want to go long?
Oh, sorry.
Just a better way to go.
You went right for it. That's okay.
Oh,
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
Did I jump too far ahead? Okay,
No,
good,
no,
right,
that's totally fine. I was going to just suggest,
Yes.
you want to take all the rib out of it
Out
and
of
the
there.
seeds.
Yep.
I mean, if you're super adventurous and you, again, like the spice, all that spice lives in the seeds. And
Should we do it?
I love.
Let's do. Why don't we do
typical
it?
Mexican, you're gonna
Let's go
food.
for
You're
it.
gonna see like just pure slices of jalapeno. So
Should we go crazy?
let's do it.
Let's go
So
crazy.
just slice it up.
All right,
You can
I
eat
like
it.
it.
All of it's good to eat. You can eat the seeds. You can eat the ribs. That's where all that spice is.
Beautiful.
So go for it.
That's
We'll
all
just
right.
pretend that's what you're supposed to do. We'll just go for it. Just gonna do a tiny bit more oil here in the pan so we have it ready to go. And I like this recipe again because it cooks up so quick. You could make
Nice.
that salsa, kind of in the morning before you got going for the day, because it's only going to get better as it all sits and mixes together. All those
Right.
flavors are just going to kind of keep concentrating.
Selfishly, talking about athletes and all that, there's a lot of hours. So as an athletic trainer, we cover games like lacrosse games, speaking of this time of year, and we get home late after the games later in the day.
Yeah.
So having a quick meal is very important to be able to prepare. Oh, this is going to be hot.
We can just do a tiny bit when we're building our tacos.
Sounds good.
And then you're just going to take your lime and cut it in half. And I would start with about half of a lime just to see. Sometimes, some limes are super juicy and some are not so much. So
See what we got in this
see
one.
what you got for that one. And if you need the
Just
other
get a little
half.
squirts there.
Yeah, it just really kind of brightens it all up.
Very nice. I think we'll might as well put the whole thing in there, huh?
We might as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty intense salsa over there.
Never get a chance any younger,
Yeah. So I have my shrimp in here. I'm going to put 2 cloves of garlic. And as I said, we have this super fun garlic press. I don't know if you ever use a garlic press.
Oh.
I think that they are just so easy and fun.
I've had one experience with them.
And was it a good
One, maybe
experience?
2. Oh, great experience.
Yeah. All right, cool. So
I still talk about it.
So we'll just keep on with our 2 cloves here.
Really?
I love garlic, so if you like garlic, go for a little bit more. So I just kind of pop the skin off.
Nice.
If you have it kind of already smashed, that's okay. Just kind of some of the work done for the garlic press.
Yeah, you don't want it to take all the credit, do you?
Exactly.
No, not at all.
Right. I'm going to push those in there.
That's look phenomenal.
And shrimp is great because it cooks so fast. It's only
I
about
love shrimp too.
5 or 6 minutes, kind of depending on the size of the shrimp. I like to kind of go with a small to medium size, because you want something that's going to be kind of bite-sized.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Something in the taco.
Something that's going to match our taco shell. So speaking of shells, I've got a corn tortilla here.
Oh, nice.
What's nice is they're gluten-free, so a lot of times we see a lot of gluten allergies and celiac disease.
Sure.
So gluten-free is in high demand right now. So it's kind of nice to keep this dish gluten-free.
Nice. Yeah, that's the other thing you have to kind of deal with and think about when talking. So I give a lot of talks and informational talks about nutrition, but asking about allergies or sensitivities, there's a lot that goes on there. So having multiple options for people is nice.
Yeah. What I also like is you could definitely do chicken with this recipe. If you didn't like shrimp, you could take a couple boneless, skinless chicken breasts, slice them up, and do the same spice mix.
Yeah.
If you didn't like shrimp, you could probably do it with fish also. So really you can change this up any way you like. If you didn't have time to make this fresh salsa that we kind of have going on, you could definitely get, kind of a jarred, your favorite kind of jarred salsa.
Prepared and ready.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's kind of a quick and easy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Quick and easy is key.
Key and exciting.
Yeah, make it fun. I think it's kind of a fun dish to cook.
You know the fun part I'm finding? The noise. It's got good sound to it.
It's got some
It's
sizzle,
got a little
yeah.
sizzle. It's got a little excitement there.
You can do just a little lime juice so we kind of keep that flavor going all the way through.
Oh, yeah, you're so much better at that than I am. I don't know why that is.
I've been a lot of practice.
Oh, a lot of practice. All
Lots of practice.
Lots of practice. That's it. The practice is the key. Just like what I do.
Exactly.
Practice is
I would
important.
never try to tell you your job.
Yeah. That's the key for the athletes we work with. Practice. Continue to work on things. And I feel like that's one of the bigger things that people are afraid of cooking-wise, and I'm kind of in that same thing. Is afraid to practice and get after it and try things and not be afraid to mess up.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I find personally cooking, and I feel that talking to people, that's the same thing they run into. Just like anything in life, things that you're not used to doing.
Yeah.
You're afraid to mess up.
It's always hard to kind of get started. I feel like once you get started and get into that routine, it makes it a lot easier. It's just a little salt.
Nice.
Might as well keep going with some black pepper.
Yeah, keep the pepper going.
It's going to be a spicy dish.
It's going to be unbelievable.
I'm almost a little worried. I brought some hot sauce with me too. I don't know that we're going to need the hot
sauce over there. That could get interesting.
Yeah. So you just kind of want to watch this. You want to babysit it a tiny bit because you don't want that garlic to burn.
Sure. What are you looking for with the shrimp here?
So you want them to no longer be opaque.
Okay.
So you're really looking for a consistent pink all the way through. It makes it a little tricky because we have all the seasoning on there. So again, it's about 5 to 7 minutes depending on the size of your pan and how much shrimp you have and what size they are.
Nice.
I'm going to keep an eye on those guys. So I also brought avocados for some garnish.
Oh, avocado, yes.
So kind of a really powerful, I think it's more of a fruit. I guess it's not really a vegetable, but
well, I'll look that up. Yeah.
Really healthy fat. So I wasn't sure if I was going to ask you to help me with this, but
no, you're not. Please don't. Yeah. All right.
It takes a little technique because the skin is a little bit tough. So I'm just going to kind of open these guys up for us, and this is kind of a little bit of a gamble because these guys seemed a little soft in the store when I got them. So sometimes you get a little brown.
Yeah, that's all right. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Can we eat that?
It's totally fine.
Nice.
It just doesn't look as pretty.
Sure.
It's nice and ripe, so it's going to taste great.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that's okay. I think it's better to have some that are ripe than underripe. If they're underripe, they're like not going to come out of their shell for us.
Yeah. We're de-shelling everything.
We're
mostly me. Trying to get me out of my
that's
shell.
a little prettier. I should have went with this one first.
That looks like one you'd see on TV.
I always love this. So you just kind of pop it,
nice,
twist, and then you're out.
Ooh, can I do that?
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do that. Should we pop it?
A little pop it, twist it, pull it out.
Oh, what a light.
Perfect. You're a pro. I love it.
Beauty.
All right, so I'm going to turn those guys off. Those are about done. What I did here was just preheat a saute pan with just a little oil. You could certainly use just a little bit of light cooking spray if you wanted to.
Sure.
I think I have a little bit too much in here, but. And we're going to kind of toast our tortillas.
Nice.
So the corn tortillas taste a lot better when they've been kind of toasted up.
I was going to say, I've seen people, I've eaten them not toasted and toasted. I think
the toasted makes a difference.
Better, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
So it's just a quick little,
throw it in, move it around.
You're just kind of going to throw it in. It softens it up. It kind of wakes everything up.
Nice.
So we'll just do kind of a little bit here, get those guys going.
And it looks like something, you know? You
Yeah.
toast it up a little bit, brown it
A
up.
little more work.
Makes it look good.
That's all right. So once I get these open, I just take my paring knife
Nice.
and just gently kind of make some little slits
Oh,
all the way
beautiful.
down. So I have these pretty little strips.
Nice.
If you wanted to dice them, you could absolutely dice them, and then you just kind of go across.
Yep.
I like the effect that these little slices have, so I kind
Those
of like
look
to
good.
leave them in
I
little
wanna do that.
slices.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'll
think I
try
have a
one of
paring
those.
knife for you
Yeah.
over there.
Beautiful.
So yeah, we're just going to kind of watch these. You want to be careful not to overdo your corn tortillas. They're going to get really hard
Oh,
and
really?
be not pliable.
If you over
We need them to be
heat
pliable.
them, or?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you let them go too long, they'll get like kind of crunchy, almost
Cool.
kind of like a crunchy, corn taco.
Yeah.
I think right under you there,
we got?
there's a drawer with
Oh,
some
yes.
spoons in it.
Oh,
I think it's that
silverware.
guy.
Here we are.
So we'll
There's a
take some
spoon.
spoons out,
Nice. I'll take one of those.
and then what you're going to do is just kind of,
Scoop it.
yeah, you're going to kind of just scoop it out really
Underneath
gently.
there.
And see, then you lift out your little
Oh,
avocado
nice.
slices.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to start building our tacos in a second here.
Beauty.
Once I get these corn tortillas ready to go.
Again, you made them look so nice and easy. No, I'm over here struggling.
Said lots of practice, tons
Beautiful.
of practice. Cooking, I think, is just like, it's got to be similar to training. The more you practice, the better you get.
The better you get,
I'm
yeah.
just going to throw that guy right in there.
Beautiful. Let me get my goodies out of the way.
Our shrimp are all good.
Okay, now I'm hungry.
I know, it smells so good in here.
I strategically tried to eat something before I came here, so I wasn't starving during cooking here. That's one of my big things when I'm trying to cook something. I just want to eat it right away.
Yeah.
You know, I've struggled with that. Have like
Okay.
a pre-meal meal. Those look good.
Yeah, so we'll just keep toasting these guys up.
Beauty.
We'll put this guy in just in case we need him.
Sounds good.
All right. You want to grab your shell. It shouldn't
I
be too
do want to
hot.
grab my shell. Okay.
And what I'm going to do, let's do the salsa first.
Okay.
So maybe just do a little spoonful of whatever kind of salsa, however much you want in there.
chunkiness and the heat
Yep,
that I have.
you got to get some of that
prepared.
jalapeno because
Yeah.
you went all in.
I went
with
all
that
in.
one.
I can't back out now. I do like beans though.
I do too.
Yeah,
I
just a little
love
bit.
black
just a little.
beans.
Another thing that I do is I overfill my tacos.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh
We don't
my
want to get
goodness.
too crazy. I'm going to only do 2 shrimp in there. Those
That
are kind of
sounds
big.
perfect.
And then what I have is
Those
this
are nice
fresh.
ones.
Do you like cilantro? This is fresh
Yeah.
cilantro. And I like to just kind of leave it whole. I mean, it's
Yeah, throw it right
so
in there.
fresh,
That
so
is good.
delicious.
That'll be awesome. Thank
So
you.
you have a little bit in there.
Nice.
And then if you want to do a little avocado slice kind of on top.
Oh yeah.
But you can,
I'm gonna
do
roll
these
that
any
on
way you
top of
want.
there.
This is kind of the fun part, I think.
Make your own
Make your own
tacos.
taco, get
Nice.
get some
In
family
here.
together, friends. It's a great weekday meal. It's a great weekend meal.
Yeah.
Do a little there,
Whoop.
little fresh cilantro.
You got avocado jumping at me. It's great.
Yeah,
It's like-
and it can be a little messy, but that's kind of the fun part.
that's
I
all
think.
part of the excitement,
That's kind
right?
of part of the fun. You got to have a little fun.
That's it.
I think Julia Child said that.
Julia Child said it.
Well,
she
when
would
she
know.
was talking about cooking anyway.
She would know.
And then I have a little bit of fresh
Oh,
lime over there. If you want more,
Nice.
if you're good with the lime, it might be really limey. We haven't
should
really
we throw
tried
some
this
on
yet.
top of there?
It's just kind of pretty. And
Yeah,
if we have the
okay,
hot sauce,
alright.
I think we're going to be good with the
Let's
spice.
try it without. Yeah,
Okay.
for my sake at least. So.
Well, it was so great
is
having
good.
you. I appreciate you coming.
Well, thank you, Jackie. I had a great time, and I appreciate the lesson.
Hopefully you can bring this one home and cook it at home and enjoy. Let's
This
try it.
will be a home cooked meal for the ages. Oh man,
Not bad.
very good. Not spicy, not too spicy.
Not bad.
Very
I like
good.
it.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Welcome to Rutland Regional Medical Center. We are Vermont's largest community hospital with 37 specialty clinics. Healthcare organizations have always fixed people once they're broken, but at Rutland Regional Medical Center, we do more. We provide nutrition counseling, weight loss help, smoking cessation classes, all the things that help the community and individuals stay healthy. And we do it all with this promise: to listen, to respect, and to care, always.